shit happens on Thursday, I'm gonna say something. I was like, no, you're not. I said I can take care of it. Was the voice live stream?
And ladies and gentlemen,
It wasn't on YouTube because of
Marley. Florida is scored by Samet, Deville, Krilos, Justina, Mark, Miriam, and Michael.
The girl's hat reminds me of it's been I remember I slowly like turned walking, so I was waiting up there for
Families, if you would all get together for a group picture, once again, families, if you all get together.
girls flag football game, and there is a concert at Christopher Columbus right next door. So from the live stream crew to you guys at home, we sincerely apologize. I mean, we also just had a boys senior night right before this at Clifton High School. So again, from myself to you guys watching at home, we are sincerely sorry, but we're here to bring you the game. Of course, like John Lessler said at the beginning, before the game, we'd like to congratulate all of our seniors. You know, it's their last year of academic eligibility, and hopefully they're going to go on, and they will go on and do bigger and better things, and we are very excited to see that. But let's go on to the game here, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Paladins. So it's 1-0 here early for the Paladins. With 10:34 left to go here in the first. And if you watched before our live stream that was announced by my co-broadcaster and friend Marcella Monti, Clifton took the 7-5 win over the Eastern Christian Eagles in what was a really great game. I mean, Clifton, you know, they started off a little shaky, but then they started to heat up as the second quarter started, and they looked great from start to finish. And we're hoping to see the same thing from Clifton today. I mean, it's starting out the same as the Paladins take the 1-0 lead over Clifton. About 10 minutes left to go here in the first. Paladins moving the ball around well. They're going to try and get a couple shots away. About 15 yards away from the net. Moving forward, pass through some traffic, and that one will hit the ground, and the Paladins are going to try and maintain possession, scrambling for the ball. Excuse me. Still on the ground here, and that one is out of play. And it's going to be a Mustangs possession. And they're going to try and get on the attack here, and look at this, zooming through across the field, getting past midfield, moving. Loses the ball as she gets close to the net, not able to get a shot off. It was an excellent hustle there from Julia Zabura. So Clifton moving along well. They're going to try and play some defense in the Paladins. We'll score again. Clifton has a total of 11 seniors on their roster tonight. But Clifton's a team that is pretty good all around in terms of grade level. They have some young up-and-comers, and they have some seniors to help with leadership. That pass there goes across. I believe it hit off the referee. Marley Agaby in net today for Clifton. She's been their goalie all year long. And that one in front, Paladins trying to get a clear shot. They move around in front of the net, a shot, and a save. Paladins get the rebound. And another pass there, just trying to cut through and find an opening. The second they see an opening, they will take that shot, no question about it. Clifton doing pretty well defensively right now, not trying to burn out all of their energy. And that one in front. Shot. They score.
Goal.
2-0 Paladins. 7:53 left to go here in the first as the Paladins extend their lead over Clifton here. And a face-off at center here. That was Tiana Hrubkakova who was taking the face-off. That was a face-off loss, but a heck of an effort and a very well played possession there. Clifton doing great on the defensive side of things. Jahaira Herrera Apreza was the one who has the ball for Clifton, number 2. Another one of our seniors here. And that one on the ground. It's a bit of a scramble here for the balls. There's a stoppage by the referee. And here comes Clifton. It's Melanie Garth, number 16, with it. And another stoppage. Garth standing up at the 22, passes forward. Hrubkakova looking. Brings it back towards the 20-yard line, passes there to Carlo. Carlo has it. Carlo gets in front of the net, tries to take the shot, doesn't have the ball. That one's loose, picked up by the Paladins, and they race down the field with the ball. They're definitely going to try and get a nice possession out of this. They already have the 2-0 lead. They're not. I'm assuming they will be thrilled about extending it. And they go for a deep shot downfield, a pass downfield. It's pretty far. Clifton trying to go get it. Catherine Martinez, number 11, fighting for it. That one on the ground. That one scooped up by Clifton, and it's Martinez. Martinez loses it again as the whistle is blown in a stoppage. Martinez still has it, passes it to Garth. Oh, pass downfield. And there goes the ball. And another whistle. 5.5 minutes left to go here in the first. Clifton trails 2-0. They're playing quite well. They're just trying to get an offensive possession to go their way. There's been a couple of turnovers that they've had, but if they could just put together one offensive possession and score, that would cut the Paladins' lead right in half and give Clifton the momentum they could definitely use. That'll put them back in this game. Here's Carlo picking up the ball after the shot that goes wide. Carlo with a pass that's short, picked up. Clifton trying to get on the board here, circles around the net. Trying to find someone in front. Won't get the pass off. Gets in front, loses the ball as she goes for the shot, and the Paladins will pick that one up. That went on the ground. Clifton with it again here. They're, like I said, just need one offensive possession to go their way. 3:40 left to go here in the first. Here comes Carlo. Ella Carlo racing down the field past the 30, 25, 20. So that puts her 15 yards away, 10 yards away from the end zone. Now 5. All the way on the far right side. She circles around the net. And they're in the end zone right now. Unfortunately, in this sport, that doesn't count for any points. And Clifton had it and a whistle blown there. And they'll reset. It's number 10, Violet Hernandez, who had the ball. And they're waiting for the signal. Clifton with their biggest chance yet. Hernandez circles around, trying to get a shot off, loses the ball again. That's been a common theme so far in this game. Clifton gets a couple feet away from the net, and the ball just falls on the ground. They can't quite get a shot off. If they could just get a shot on goal, that would put the goaltender on her toes. But here comes Paramus Catholic. Paramus Catholic and Clifton, both with very similar records. Clifton with 4 wins, Paramus Catholic with 5. A minute 52 left to go here in the first. And that one in front of that shot, and they score.
Goal, Paladins.
And it's 3-0 Paladins. With 96 seconds left to go here in the first, the Paladins extend their lead over Clifton. And a shot there, and Clifton gets on the board. And Clifton will score for the first time this game, and they've cut down the Paladins' lead 3-1. And a great answer there after giving up 3 unanswered goals. Clifton able to cut down the Paladins' lead from 3-2. So it's 3-1 Clifton. They trail by 2. And that could be the momentum shift they need here at the end of the first. They could take it to the second. Even in the remaining part of the first, there's still 1:21 left to go here. The face-off in the middle of the field. Clifton looks like they might have won the face-off, and the Paladins get the ball. But a good, well-fought face-off there. Nice draw at midfield as the Paladins race downfield. And they're definitely going to try and retaliate after giving up that goal there. Less than a minute now left to go here in the first. Paladins passing the ball around, just trying to find an opening. They've had a couple of open shots so far this game, a couple saves, a few goals given up. But if this Clifton defense can tighten up a little bit, good things can happen. And a pass there, good, well defended by Clifton. Paladins still have it though. They need to shut down this possession, and a nice pass batted down while he was in the air. Excellent play. Herrera Apreza. 10 seconds left to go here in this quarter. 5 seconds. Clifton going to try and get on the board here. It's Martinez with it. Martinez loses it, and it is 3-1 Paladins at the end of one. We'll be back for the second.
Clifton Mustangs 1.
What school are you playing?
No, they pulled it off. They pulled that person off. Mr. Zars pulled me out. Out of bounds. So, Mr. Yes, sir. They were all the same amount as the legs. Each quarter? Yes, 1 minute. You can just go on your thumb. You know, Mr. Zars has a job. I have a job. Get a second job. Yes. No, you're not paying for a car number. Where's your car at? What car are you using? You're not, look, you're not paying for any subscription. Yes, I am. Which one? Oh, okay, perfect. You're a loser. Punch. Check GPT, Spotify, we'll do that inside around. If I go to work with you, don't have to pay for my normal. Yeah, you don't have to worry, bro.
'" And we are back for the start of the second quarter. Clifton trails 3-1. There was one goal that Paramus Catholic had that was called off. It was waved off. Many up here thought it was 4-1. It is 3-1 Paramus Catholic. The Paladins started off with
Second quarter is underway.
3 straight goals, and Clifton able to answer back with one of their own. And some, and Clifton with a lot of nice tough plays. Zoe Martinez, number 4, making a play there at the beginning of the quarter. Absolute great toughness. You love to see a little physicality. A little physicality can go a long way in any sport. And Marley's in that today. She's been great all year, and we're gonna see if the Clifton defense could continue to give her some help. I mean, they looked a lot better at the end of that quarter than they did at the beginning. And it's kind of reminded me of the boys' game today. The boys' game ended with a 7-5 score against the Eastern Christian Eagles. And in that game, the first quarter wasn't too hot. Second quarter started to get better. Second half, third and fourth quarter, they looked fantastic. And that game was announced by my friend and co-broadcaster, Marcello Monti. I recommend you guys go and check that out. It was senior day for the boys, and we have senior night here at the stadium for the girls. Like I said in the first, I'll be saying it all night. Congratulations to those seniors on their last year of academic eligibility. And she gets tripped up as she goes in front of the net, and a whistle blown there. And Marley's going to need a big save here. A big chance for Paramus Catholic to extend their lead even further. Less than 10 minutes left to go here. 9:52 to be exact in the second. Pass across. That one in front. Ball is loose. And that one picked up by Martinez as she races across the field. Gets a long pass there. That one too high over her head. Was looking for Violet Hernandez there on the pass. That one will go out. And who is the possession in favor of? They're going to say Clifton. So it's going to be a Clifton possession here. Let's see if they can make something of it. Oh, and a couple nice moves there. Gets in front of the net. Maybe has a shot and loses the ball. Another thing that's been happening quite a bit tonight. That one loose and goes behind the net. Almost in there. Good play by Hernandez, who has had a couple of solid plays tonight offensively and defensively. And these are 2 solid teams on the defensive side so far. It's only 3-1, so and a lot of time left still. Clifton with 4 wins, Paramus Catholic with 5. So 2 teams that are pretty evenly matched. And funny enough, the athletic director of Paramus Catholic is Jimmy Cavallo, a good friend. We did the Super Football Conference this week in the SFC podcast with him. So Jimmy, if you're watching, I hope you're doing well, my friend. But I hope Clifton comes through for our fans today. Couple nice moves there in front of the net. Whistle blown. Oh, there's some movement there, a little twitching, but no call there. And Clifton with a chance shot and a save made. Maybe one of Clifton's only chances they might get this quarter at a breakaway. And they can't convert, but Clifton going to get the ball back there after a pass downfield that goes too far. Nice play there by De Oliveira, number 7. And gets in front of that. She shoots and scores! It's 3-2 now. Ana De Oliveira able to get the goal for Clifton, and they are 1 away from putting this game at even strength. It's 3-2. And an excellent goal there. I mean, the speed it takes to beat out the entire defense and get a one-on-one chance in front of the net. It's not easy, and then a perfect shot right off the ground into the back of the net. And it's now 3-2. Clifton still trails. They still have a little bit of work to do, but they're able to score as we're a little less than halfway through the second quarter. There's 7:05 left and counting on the clock. Paramus Catholic to try and extend their lead still. But Clifton definitely feeling good after that one. The crowd had a nice applaud for the team here. .6:35 left. The clock's still ticking. A nice move there. Gets past one. Can't get past another pass in front. That one on the floor, scrambling for it. That one ends on the turf. And a whistle, and it will stay in possession of the Paladins.
How many things you can do, like with the ball, like the only thing you can't do is like cover it with your stick or like completely cover it on the ground when you're not, when it's not like in the goal.
And it's Garth with it now as Garth goes downfield. That one, a pass, bounces off the ground, and Clifton able to hang on to it there. Luckily they did. Good pass there to Carlo. Carlo with it now. Takes it in front of the net. Maybe trying to get a shot. Goes around and a whistle. And Clifton maybe with another chance here.
Boys don't have hashes. They play like one big box.
Carlo shooting. That one goes through, and they tie the game. It's 3-3. Ella Carlo on senior night. Who else than our senior to get the goal? It's 3-3 with 5:12 left to go in the second. Clifton ties it. And a big goal there for Carlo to tie the game at 3-3. With 5:12 left to go here in the second. I mean, that's a huge goal there for Clifton. And Clifton comes all the way back, down 3-0. They scored 3 straight. So 3 unanswered goals here by Clifton. The Paladins looking to come up with an answer of their own as they race downfield. And look at that, getting quite close to the net as they go around, probably going to try to get a pass in front. The ball is loose there. Paladins pick it right back up. Good defense from Garth. Paladins moving it around. And they're not rushing here. They're not too... Not too crazy here. A couple nice passes there, a couple good moves. They're trying to get a clear shot, and that one.
What? That's nothing! That's nothing!
And that's going to be a call there. Just going to be unfortunate, but Clifton, they're going to need to come up with a big save here. Gets in front. Shot. Play saved by Agape. And that one's out of bounds, and it'll be the Clifton possession. It's Garth racing downfield. Garth still with the ball, moving well, and she loses it as she gets to midfield. Oof. I mean, excellent hustle from her there just to get the ball to where it is. And this could be another chance here for Clifton to maybe, just maybe, take the lead here. Garth gets in front of the net, able to get a shot off, loses the ball. A couple Mustangs and Paladins there for it. Still on the ground, both teams fighting for it. One of them, Mustangs, gets tripped up, and that's gonna draw a foul.
I only know his last name's Newsom. He played for the Cleveland Browns for 5 years, and he played for the Jaguars last year, and then he just signed a 3-year contract deal with Newsom.
That one in front, and that one gets past the goaltender, gets in the net, and Clifton scores. And Clifton was not expecting that shot to go in, and it goes through. I mean, it got right past the goalkeeper. I believe it bounced off her stick. And it'll count for a goal for Clifton, and for the first time this game, the Mustangs lead. And a timeout call here with 2:29 left to go in the first half. And we are back after the timeout. Clifton with the 4-3 lead. They were down 3-0. And it's now 4-3. And that'll be 4 unanswered goals by Clifton. So they score 4. No response yet from the Paladins. But the Paladins have had a few chances. But the Clifton defense has been really good. Oh, what an excellent spin move there. In front of the net. Maybe going to take a shot. No shot taken there. Couple of nice moves there by Martinez. And you can hear Coach Lou Latito yelling from the other side of the field. One of the coaches for the team, Amanda Griskin. The other one, Martinez in front of the net. She scores! Martinez with the goal! And Clifton will extend their lead now 5-3. Zoe Martinez with the blazing speed to get in front of the net, past the defender, and put it in the back of the net. 5-3 Clifton as they go to midfield for the draw. There's Martinez. Moving downfield and a whistle.
She's holding her. Come on. Come on, run.
Pass there to Carlo. Nice pass there to... There she goes. In front of the net, loses the ball. It's 18 Lewinsky. Another senior. .53 seconds left to go here. In the second, Clifton with another chance here to potentially get on the board. And there's the shot, and they score!
Goal, Clifton!
And I believe that was Olivia Wiglinski who was able to get the goal, number 18, and wow. An excellent shot there in Clifton. 6 straight unanswered goals.
Last time I checked,
They didn't just come back, they doubled the amount of goals that Paramus Catholic has had. This is an excellent showing from the Mustangs here. 50 seconds left. Clifton extends their lead to 3. It's not over till it's over, but Clifton's looking excellent. And the sun starts to settle a little bit now. Starts to get a little colder. And here comes Clifton. And Martinez again, I mean, she has been all over the place today. She has been nothing short of excellent. 21 seconds left, clock's moving. And a shot there that just goes a bit wide. 4 seconds left on the clock here. You can even hear the bench, the Clifton bench, counting down from all the way up here where we are. And unless Clifton gets a goal here, that'll do it for the quarter. And we're just waiting for the refs to blow that whistle and Clifton to get it going. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Clifton holds the 6-3 lead at the end of the first half, playing excellent lacrosse. We'll be back after halftime.
The Paramus Catholic College 3. And your Clifton Mustangs 6. is underway.
And we are here for the start of the second half. Clifton with the 6-3 lead, and it was a very interesting half for them. The first quarter, a little slow, but then they got to the second quarter, and the Clifton offense really, really came through. I mean, they were down 3-0, and then Clifton went on to score 6 straight. And the Clifton offense has been buzzing all second quarter, essentially. I mean, since then, after they got one goal, they scored another and another until they got to 6. And it tells you how much momentum really affects any sport. Not just lacrosse, not just volleyball, not just flag football. Momentum is a very, very contagious thing that happens in every sport, and it's very, very effective when you have it. And sometimes momentum can outdo skill, but don't get it twisted. Both these teams are very skilled. Like I said, pretty evenly matched. 5 wins for Paramus Catholic, 4 for Clifton. Clifton looking to extend their record, and Paramus Catholic looking to stop that, and right on cue, Paramus Catholic gets a goal, and it's 6-4 Clifton now. And they finally come through with an answer. And Paramus Catholic wins the draw, and they're going to try and cut down Clifton's lead even more. They're down 6-4. Both of these teams have shown flashes of great play on both sides of the ball. Clifton mainly on the offense last quarter. Paramus Catholic in the first quarter, they showed great flashes on defense and on offense, putting up 3 goals. Clifton's been pretty good on defense too, but again, they need to tighten up. Passes, if they connect, just like that one that didn't connect, that hit the ground, could be really, really dangerous. As Clifton gets an extra defender on. And tonight's senior night, so we want to congratulate all of our seniors for Clifton and Paramus Catholic on their last year of athletic and academic eligibility here. And we wish nothing but the best and success to all of our graduating students. That one passed in front of the net, shot there, and they score. That's 2 straight for the Paladins, and it's 6-5.
That's a valid question. So the payments is not very right. Her mom posted that on her Instagram, and then like he gets scared with
And another draw at midfield. And Paramus Catholic wins the draw. And they're going to try and score again. They have been fantastic so far in this third quarter. We are less than 3 minutes through, and we are actually approaching 3 minutes right now. Clifton's going to fight back for the ball. .818 left to go here in the third. Clifton up 6-5. They were up 6-3 at one point. And that one in front, and they're able to get the goal there, and it is tied at 6-all. So 3 straight goals for the Paladins. And Clifton made the comeback originally down 3-0, and now the Paladins were down 3, and they come up and they tie the game. So this game, like I said, it's not. I always say this, and I'll continue to say this until I stop announcing. It's never over until it's over. Until the clock hits 0 and it's the fourth quarter, it's never over till it's over. And a very good strategic move here by Clifton to call a timeout. They need to put their heads together and figure out how to keep Paramus Catholic from getting in front of the net and getting those shots off. .755 left to go here in the third as Clifton is tied with Paramus Catholic at 6-all. And Clifton had the 6-3 lead. I mean, it's pretty poetic. There was 3-0 Paramus Catholic. Then Clifton took the 6-3 lead, and then Paramus Catholic tied it at 6-all. So it's 6-6.
We're not taking your class again now. Where's literally looking the class.
7 minutes left. It's 6 to 6, 6:42 left to go and counting. And like I said, this Clifton team, it feels like they've really taken their foot off of the gas and started pumping the brakes a little bit, which is interesting because this team was doing very, very well when it came to scoring, and now they haven't scored at all in this second half. And it's surprising because this team was looking so good. And we are officially halfway through the third quarter. And here comes the Clifton offense. Here we go. Finally starting to put their foot on the gas. Now let's see if they can turn that into points. And that one shot in the top left corner of the net, they score! And Clifton comes through and takes the lead back. It's 7 to 6, Mustangs. And a trip there at the draw, but Clifton going to have possession here as they take it past midfield, and they finally take the lead back. And although this team's record may not be what they're looking for, I will say that record, I think, honestly, when you look at some of the games, there were a lot of games that were closer than some people think. You know, the box score doesn't tell the entire story for those games, but this Clifton team has a lot of good young talent. I mean, sure, they have quite a few seniors, but they have some young talent up and coming that I think is going to be very, very good and fun to watch in the next year or two. And I feel like that's how it's been for spring all year. I mean, a lot of these teams have been pretty impressive. I mean, I'm highly impressed with a lot of the sports I've watched. The softball team has been one of the best programs of the entire year, along with our flag football team. I would make an argument that our flag football team is one of the 20 best teams in the state of New Jersey. Heck, maybe even the top 10 state team in the state of New Jersey. They have been awesome. They've competed with the teams that are ranked at the top of the top. And I feel like in about 2 years, this program could be that way too. I mean, the boys lacrosse team is 8-7 on the year after their win today. They had a senior night, like I said, announced by my co-broadcaster and friend Marcello Monti, who was here for a good portion of our live streams. He announced that game, and it was a great senior night. And of course, tonight's another senior night here at Joseph Greco Field for the girls, and we're very grateful to have some very young and talented athletes, but our seniors are the leaders, are the core of the team, and we're grateful to have them. And Clifton's going to have an advantage here after the foul there. And there's a whistle there. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter.
Right there. You see the teacher brush? I'm the white one. The teacher brush. You know, I had I got the best pictures, old runs, figured out tomorrow.
Like I said, Clifton on the year 4-11. They're on a 3-game losing streak. They lost to Wayne Hills, Parsippany Hills, and West Orange in their last 3. And they have 3 more games left after this against Irvington, Demrest, and Paramus. And it's another goal for the Mustangs. They get on the board again and they extend their lead. It's 8-6. And if Clifton's able to win this game, that would mean Paramus Catholic would be on an 8-game losing streak. They're currently on a 7-game losing streak. It all started on the 21st of April against West Milford. Then they lost to Indian Hills by 1, Tenafly by 14 points, or 14 goals rather, Ramapo by 12, Dwight Englewood by 7, Bergen Tech by 5, and they lost their most recent game on Monday, so yesterday, by 1 against Emerson Borough, and here they are against Clifton. But here come the Mustangs. I appreciate the hustle. Excellent job here by Jahera Herrera Apreza. I mean, this whole team has been buzzing the last couple of minutes. 2 minutes remaining here in the third as Clifton holds the 2-goal lead, and they're going to have a chance to make it a 3-goal lead here. And it's a goal for Clifton again. Herrera Apreza with the goal. And poetic. It's another senior. Clifton will extend their lead now 9-6. It's so interesting. These teams have been scoring goals in multiples of 3. All in like multiples of 3 in clumps too. Like Clifton scored as all their goals they scored 6 straight, and then they scored 3 straight. I mean, it was 3 for Paramus Catholic, and then they bled up 6 straight goals, and they scored another 3. So it's very interesting, the goal scoring pattern here. But Clifton's hoping to extend their lead even further because, like I said, this game's never over till it's over. 1 minute and 36 left and counting. Clock's moving. It's going to be a Clifton possession as they run downfield with the ball. They're moving. They're doing well. And it's going to be a Paramus Catholic possession now. And they're going to try and get on the board here. Clifton's defense has been pretty solid on these last couple possessions. I mean, it's been really a tale of 2 halves. I mean, and I'm not talking about in halves of the game, I'm talking about in halves of the quarter. First half of the quarter, Clifton's defense was great. It was not good. Second half, it's been better, but the Paladins score. And it's now 9-7. it's interesting when you look at the Paramus Catholic schedule at the beginning of the year. I mean, they started off their season 5-2. And they're 5-9 now, so they've been on a 7-game losing streak. It's so interesting looking at it. And a nice save there, Agaby gets off the stick and a little bit of the post, and she makes the save, and it's going to be still 9-7 Clifton. Those are the types of saves you need if you want to keep this game in favor of your team, and that's what our goaltender gives us, reliable play. Oh, and a couple of ankle-breaking moves there, but loses the ball, whistle blown, 24 seconds, and the clock is still moving here. Third quarter, Clifton up. Eight seconds. And that will do it, I believe, unless there's a stoppage here. I believe there is. And 3 seconds left. They put it in front, and that will do it for the third quarter. Clifton holds the 9-7 lead. Don't go away. We'll be back for the fourth and final quarter.
Clifton Mustangs 9.
And we are back, and we're ready for the fourth quarter. Mustangs 9, Paladins 7. Both teams trying to break their losing streak. Clifton on a 3-game losing streak. Paladins on a 7-game losing streak. Both teams trying to get back in the win column, and both trying to compete. Clifton, of course, competing at Joseph Greco Field at home. And it is their senior night, and it was packed. I mean, today there was a girls' flag football game that they played here. They won 34-0. And then right at the same time, at Clifton High School, we had a boys' lacrosse game announced by my co-broadcaster and friend Marcello Monti. The boys won that game 7-5. And of course today, right after that girls' flag football game that happened where Clifton dominated, it is a girls' lacrosse game that you're watching now. And they get the ball in front. That shot just goes over the net a tad too high and out of play. So a good attacking attempt there by Paramus Catholic, but that's the reason that this game is close, because Clifton's letting them get in front of the net. These Paramus Catholic athletes can move very well, and they're just getting in front of the net. Clifton just needs to be a little bit more locked down on defense, and then maybe get another goal or two. I think that would give them a little more, be a nice little security goal. Oh, and a nice play by Garth, able to get past 3 players as she moves downfield. Is able to hang on to the ball. Garth making a couple of nice moves, trying to find a passing option, and she does. And a good pass there as Clifton moves in to the offensive zone. Here comes the Mustangs. And a great job there by Herrera Preza. And you can hear Coach Latito screaming with Coach Riskin, telling them to pass the ball to Ella Carlo, and Carlo does have it. Clifton rotating, great pass there. Oh, and just bounces off the stick. And that one in front, a shot and a save. It was Zoe Martinez in front of the net, who's been everywhere all game long, and she just couldn't get that one in the back of the net. And still 9-7 Mustangs, but the Paladins might have something to say about that before this game comes to a close. They're trying to get off the 7-game losing streak. They want to win, and they're proving it tonight. Both of these teams playing excellent lacrosse so far. A couple mishaps, but here comes the Paladins, and a whistle blown as she goes in front of the net. And a shot there for the Paladins, and they make it within 1. It's 9-8 now. 7:38 left to go in the fourth, and it's a 1-goal game. It's 9-8 Clifton. 7 minutes left to go here. Paladins trying to score, and right on cue. And it's a tie game with 6:56 left to go here. .56 left to go in this game. Mustangs 9, Paladins 9. There was a point where Clifton was up 3, and the Paladins came and tied it back. And it's just been a back and forth game this fourth quarter and late in the third quarter. Both of these teams putting up goals, giving it all they had here at Joseph Greco Field. You couldn't ask for a more competitive matchup. Two evenly matched teams going head to head, and here come the Paladins racing downfield, maybe with a chance, trying to get a shot off, using the momentum they have after getting those 2 straight goals. Clifton almost had a position, and that's an obvious that's a call for sure. That's gonna get a whistle. Six minutes left. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. Here come the Mustangs. Hernandez with it. And a good pass by Hernandez, but she loses the ball. And another whistle. .440 left to go and counting. 9-9, fourth quarter. Oh, and a nice move there. Paladins on a bit of a heater. Oh, and another nice couple of moves. And here comes Garth. 3:38 and counting. Garth racing downfield. Garth doing a great job. Makes a nice move. Gonna try and get in front of the net here. She's definitely looking for a passing lane. She's definitely exhausted. And you can hear all the yelling from the crowd and from the coaching staff on the other side of the field. Presa with it now. Maybe looking for the pass in front. I was thinking she was going to pass to Martinez. She doesn't. Ball's loose. Picked up by the Paladins. Clifton fighting for it. Mustang's able to get it back. It's Herrera Presa. She passes it there to Carlo. Carlo with it now. Carlo with a shot that goes, I pass. Good pass in front. And that one deflected away. Good defense there by the Paladins. And here come the Paladins moving downfield with the ball. This game's tied with less than 2 minutes now, 1:55 here. And the whistle there. A minute 17 left, clock still moving, and this will be the biggest chance all game. This could do it. The shot there, and the Paladins score with a minute and 9 left on the clock, and the Paladins will take the 10-9 lead over the Mustangs. Unreal. And a timeout called here with a minute and 9 left. The Paladins take the 10-9 lead.
Timeout called with 1:09 remaining in regulation.
And it's 10-9 Paladins as we return from the timeout. Fourth quarter, Clifton has 69 seconds to tie this game. And the Paladins just have to hold it together to end the losing streak. And the Paladins win the draw, and this Clifton team looks exhausted. "50 seconds left," and you can hear one of the fans from the crowd. I mean, clearly a family member, a friend of some sort of the Paladins saying, "Take your time," and I totally agree. No need to rush. 33 seconds. And time is ticking. The Mustangs have no time to really screw around. 21 seconds, clock's moving, Paladins with the ball. 12 seconds. And that will do it. Paladins 10, Mustangs 9. The Paladins win their 6th of the year. Thank you guys for tuning in on this amazing senior night. We want to thank all of our seniors, our broadcast crew, for being able to bring together this live stream. Thank you guys.